Welcome back, colleagues. Now we on planet Earth and beyond. This is to understand the systems within the planet Earth, as well as what happens beyond the planet. At this level, children are expected to understand the relationships that exist amongst the heavenly bodies or celestial objects. For example, the relationship of the sun to the earth, the relationship of the moon to the earth, all of those. So those are the relationships that need to be put in place and understood perfectly. Now, these relationships, in many instances, are defined with their movements in relation to one another. In other words, how does the moon move around Earth, and how does the Earth move around the sun, etc. And so we get to understand the solar system, which is the system of the sun. So if you like, the sun is in control of that system. And we also understand the Earth itself as a system with its lithosphere, atmosphere, etc., hydrosphere, and the birth, life, and death of a star. That's what is in grade 9. Okay, let's talk about these briefly in the grades. The historical development of astronomy has been removed, but the other topics have been retained. There is some controversy regarding the historical development of astronomy. Some sources date it back to a number of years BC, yet some sources only take it AD, in the 16th centuries, 13th centuries, for example. And so it's important, for us it was important to remove this topic so that we can do appropriate work to get it back, if we get it back in the next curriculum. So, but the point for now is that it has been removed. That's it. So the other topics have been retained. Now, with the other topics in grade 8 being retained, one being solar system and beyond the solar system and looking into space, and in grade 9, all the topics are again retained. Now I want to go back. The main idea with these, well, perhaps main ideas with these topics in the senior phase is that, for example, with the movement of the planets, it's important for learners to come to an understanding on their own of a day that is longer than a year. If the learners have not come to that understanding, then it means they still do not understand the movement of the planets around the sun, right? So that is one major idea, but that learners should get to. Once the learners understand that, then they are on top of the rotation and revolution. That's the rotation and revolution and their meaning. Now, this again goes back to the issue about daytime and nighttime, and day and night, and what the difference is between day and daytime. So these concepts are important, colleagues, and they need attention. The issue about the birth, life, and death of a star is important, especially as it relates to the sun. So it's important for children not only to understand that the sun is a star, and in fact, the only star in the solar system. It is important for them to understand that it was born and it is now living, if you like, so it's in its life now, and that it will die at some point. So these ideas are important because that's that's what all stars do. So colleagues, without really spending a lot of time on that, those are the topics we have for Planet Earth and Beyond in the senior phase. Now I want to go to assessment. With regard to assessment, I would like to refer you to Circular S33 of 2022, which I believe is now in your provinces and accessible along with the full program of assessment for natural sciences. Everything else applies except for the weightings that have been changed in the circular. Colleagues, thank you very much for your attention.